moments, the power of showing up for each other, being present for each other, standing up for each other, and advocating for those who are most vulnerable in our communities is absolutely essential. It's the most important thing that we can do for each other.
Trying to find a way.
Save our
Community hospital.
Healthcare is a human right.
healthcare is a human right.
People who are blind, people who are deaf, going all around town like they want to do, segment that once great institution and spreading their services all over town is a danger. We're joined here today by Dr. Sharon McLennan-Weir, who is the executive director of Sydney and who is also totally blind. And she tells the story of having been struck in intersections 3 times, even though she had the right of way. So when I say it's a danger, I mean it's a physical danger.
I have a connection to this hospital. I was trying to think about it. It didn't start when I had a heart attack one morning in February 2017, and I was on the table and they were saving my life 1 hour after I woke up. I had a son born here 36 years ago. And one of the most amazing things that I learned about the hospital during that experience, there were women yelling in Spanish. There were women yelling in Creole. There were women yelling in Ukrainian. There were women yelling in English. It was an amazing place.
My 2 boys, they were born in Beth, Israel. I lived in the Lower East Side since I was 5 years old. Beth Israel is the promise of a better life and a better quality of life.
Because this is life and death for us. It's about our elderly folks, our differently able folks. It's about maternal health.
President of Mount Sinai Beth Israel said, we realize the importance of this hospital to this community. We are going to put, Mount Sinai is going to put $1 billion into rebuilding Beth Israel Hospital. That's what he said a year and a half ago. And then 2 years later, another story. Sorry, we got to close, we're losing money. Let me tell you something about Mount Sinai. Mount Sinai, they took over 4 hospitals in New York. One used to be called Roosevelt, one used to be called St. Luke's, one used to be called Beth Israel, and then they have the big hospital. Those 4 hospitals, do you know what they gross in a year? $23 billion a year. That $100 million that they lost is depreciation on this and depreciation on that. And they're supposed to be a not-for-profit institution. They're not losing money here. They're not losing money here. Because they say they lose money at the Mount Sinai Uptown. They say they lose money at Roosevelt. They say they lose money at St. Luke's. But they're not closing that hospital.
This organizing right here that we're doing, I can tell you, when I go up to Albany, is making waves. It's being heard in the highest places. It's inspiring people in places in New York that you don't even know. So thank you for being here. Thank you for doing this. I want to thank the coalition. I want to thank Mark. I want to thank Arthur, 504 Gems. We got Skytown Tenants Association in the house.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. And I want you all to know that we are still in this fight with you. We are a resource. I am still organizing. I know our other elected officials have been fighting nonstop, so I want to shout them out as well. And I know, again, together, right now, we're going to send a message to Mount Sinai. Drop the closure. Drop it and give us our community hospital.